Jews got his car, got drugs, and somebody just walk up on him and pop him and run off. Well, I'm from the hood. We don't just pop nobody and run off. I came to get something. Change, we gonna snatch, we gonna get something. They were behind it. Because right after my case, the man that's supposed to be in charge of all of that, who became the chief of police, during the whole time, bro, he was sniffing cocaine for 5 years. Richard Sprouse, look him up. Sniffing cocaine, they were stealing it. They were stealing it. And what happened in '85 when they got me and got him, he was a couple of months. He had been going for a year saying he was innocent on something. And the police was doing something with him. And what happened, the feds came and basically told them in '85, yo, we're going to need all that cocaine. And they were like, cocaine, yeah, that y'all been holding since the '67. They never used an evidence room. They were taking it home since '67, bro. So now the feds are there telling them, yo, we're going to need that cocaine. Where they going to get it from? Where they going to get it from? You think they just had it in their house sitting there? Wake up. Wake up. You want something out here, take it from me. You better start telling them not in your name. That's how you snatch power. That's how I got home. Not in my name, you won't be holding me up in here. I'm going to flip that back to you. Convo versus me, let me get my numbers up. You heard? Let me get my numbers up. Because that's not going to go down like that. Listen, this is his night, and I'll conclude with that. When you walk in there, everything we think is valuable, bro, for the gang dudes, one more time, bro, your jewels, all of that. Everything I got on, these gloves, all of that. They want all of that. Now, I had to think on that. Like, damn, everybody's coming to jail. Dudes are coming in draped. By the 90s, I'm seeing dudes coming in, rap community, dudes coming in, they're getting paper. And I'm like, damn, I just saw a picture of that dude last week. And they do just like this, bro. That chain, all that you rocking, we're going to send that back to your family, drop that off right here tonight. So I'm going, damn, we out there killing each other for that shit. And when I come into jail, they don't even want that. They don't even want it. And then I was like, because I'm more valuable. They get $45,000 a year for me. Fuck what I got on. I was the paper. And I watched them from the father to the son to the grandson growing up, watching them retire while I was in there, bro. And then I realized that's how they was playing it. You heard? Are y'all hearing me? So don't let nobody tell you never again how somebody innocent feel or what they might be going through. I lived it. And tonight, when he goes in there, now here's the fun part that I like about it. Here's the fun part. Though, here's the fun part. You should know this. Now, he's going to go straight to protective custody. He's not going to go to population. He's never going to see it. But here's the point. Here's the point. Do you know in protective custody, although there's a bunch of PCs and rats and whatever you want to call them, the worst they call them, right? They will turn on him. So all night, right now, they're yelling to him, you piece of shit. They're going to say that all night. They go at him all night. So the rest of his time in prison, he is the target, Holmes. Mentally the target. All night when he's trying to sleep, they banging on that wall. Now how we doing? You understand? That's his life right now, right? But I look at him, man, like yesterday's news. See, don't make him today's news. We done with you next. If you ain't on next, man, you ain't in the race. You understand that? Ain't nothing wrong with everybody playing their lane, man. Listen, everybody's not a speaker. Everybody's not a reporter. Everybody's not a doctor. You understand that? All of us are not that, man. If we pick our lanes and get down together collectively, if somebody would have told everybody out here, man, you know what? We're going to build a giant George Floyd building or jug, if we can make it into that, and said all we want everybody to do is drop $1 in there. All your visitors and everybody else, so we can build something in your community. Ding, ding, get your paper back. And I tell them about me, get your paper back. Because if they took $45,000 a year and turned it into $50,000 a year, if they took that much money, that was your taxpayers' money, right? So now, what's fraud? If they didn't get the right man and they got your paper, why y'all ain't getting your paper back? Tell them to give you that money back so you can put it in the schools. Every innocent man around the country start telling them the money you took for our taxpayers' money, that was not the guy. That would be fraud if you keep our money. We need our paper back. We're going to build a school with that. Then let all innocent people come out and tell them about that. You heard? Wake up, man. Don't get played. You know that black and white game? This is a reason. Let me hip you all to something about that right there. Only babies be concerned with colors. That's why they teach you when you grow up in school crayons. This is green, this is blue, this is red, right? You all don't got time for that. Because let me explain something to the white people so you understand clearly. When you hear the word nigger, we know that's what they called us, right? But when you ever heard white trash, black people didn't come up with white trash. That was other white people putting them aside because they messed with us. So y'all under the gun as white trash. So you rock with us if you were in a position where they thought we were trash. Yo, you ever see that antique road show where they find something super valuable? Y'all probably the most valuable thing on the planet. Get hip to that. Peace, love. Darrell Jones. D-A-R-R-E-L-L, Jones.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. There ain't nothing you could do to take back time like that. Can't nobody speak to that. If there's other voices over here, it's that time. We need to air out more voices. Nitty, come say something, my brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna be quick because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just got through watching the video in the car. I gotta go home and do some analytics. I gotta contact the people in Ohio. This is gonna be a rough one. It ain't gonna be a easy, clean cut. Excuse me, y'all. No disrespect. Yo, no disrespect back. Yo. Y'all right here behind me. Black man. Yo, can y'all walk down there? Thank you. Anyway, I'm sorry, it's just hard to talk to somebody directly behind your ear talking about absolutely nothing. All right, especially while we talking about black lives, all right? We got to stay out here. We got to keep going. We got to stay motivated. Hey, yo, bro. Excuse me, sir. Yo, bro. Yo. Can y'all please stop, bro? Please. I know I'm talking about black lives dying out here. Can y'all just stop? Can y'all stop for a second, please? Straight up. I don't play that disrespect stuff, bro. Yo, so anyway, we got to keep going. This is not a victory. We got a moment where we can sit back and we can be happy for the family that they got justice. But as a movement, we're going to continue until we get legislative change. We got to get real, true justice. We can't get justice until we change everything. We can't get justice until we change everything, okay? We got a lot of problems in our community, okay? When we talk about defunding the police, we're talking about taking money away from what they're doing and putting it back into our community, okay? There's nothing wrong with black people. Poverty causes crime, not black people, okay? They want to confuse you. They want to tell you there's something wrong with us as a people. It's the conditions that we under that make us act the way that we act. Every race of people that fall into the same conditions that we are in act the same way. When we move into the suburbs and get the same education as white people, we act the same way they act. We go to the same schools, and we actually have better scores than them, to be completely honest. You know what I mean? We excel when we're in the same situation. We're the only race of people that actually rise up out of poverty. There is no other race of people that rises out of poverty but black people. Out of all the oppressed races, we're leading the way for all the races that are oppressed. With politicians, with celebrity, with financial goals, and with even fighting. And we got the heart to fight for everybody in the world. If the police was to kill a white person, black people are going to be out here marching for y'all too. Not the other races. I'm just being honest. That's how our heart is. That's why we need to be protected by y'all. Okay? Because when we get change for black people, it's going to be change for all people. Okay? They're not going to write laws for black people. They're going to write laws for all people. Even though we're getting changed for black lives to matter, they're going to write laws that change lives for everybody. Okay? They're not just going to write laws for black people. None of those laws are going to say, okay, black people get this. Black people get that. All the law changes that you're going to get are going to be for y'all too. If something happened to y'all that's unjustly done by that police force back there, then y'all are going to get the same afforded rights that we going to get. Because when the government do something to y'all, they don't give a fuck about y'all neither. When it comes to that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all. White people at the bottom, they don't respect y'all. They feel like y'all wasn't supposed to fall off the slavery. Y'all all got properties and houses and shit. And the white people that fell off, they don't respect y'all. Let's be real. So the white people that's at the bottom with us, they have cut y'all off. Y'all are the same as us to them in their eyes. Y'all got a little privilege because y'all white, but we all eat crumbs underneath their table at this point from the government. Y'all don't have nothing better than me. You might own your house, but you live next door to me. You might own your car and I'll lease mine, but we driving the same shit. You cannot move out of a community where I live. You understand what I'm saying? So all of y'all white people that have white friends that think they have some actual privilege that don't really exist, it's time for us to unite at the bottom and come together and fight for the changes for us. Because when y'all fight for us, we going to turn around and fight for y'all. Y'all understand that? At the end of the day, we need change for black people, but we know the realistic wars between the rich and the poor. Y'all all realize that, right? Ain't no rich white people out here just marching around with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all. Okay? It's white people that feel like, I've been through some shit too. You know what I'm saying? Be real with y'all. It's some white people out here that feel like they've been through some shit, but still respect us because they know it ain't shit compared to what we go through on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we keep that mutual respect, we will always have a world that we live in where we all can communicate with each other. We can all live in this world where we protest, where we all treated equally. Black people don't treat white people fucked up in the protest world. White people don't treat black people fucked up in the protest world. We have to get the rest of the world to understand this language that we have with each other. And once we leave this place, we go to the ugly world of racism that exists. That's why we love being out here. That's why you love being out here, why I love being out here, because inside of our own little bubble that we have created, there is no racism that exists inside of this bubble. And when a racist white person come in this bubble, white people remove them for us. So that's what y'all need to do in y'all real life. When y'all dads and y'all wives and y'all husbands that y'all laying with that y'all know are racist because y'all have changed, y'all need to do the same thing y'all do at the protest and eliminate them out y'all lives or make them change. That's the only way they're going to change. They're not going to change because my black ass up here talking about white people. They only going to change if you talk about white people. They only going to change if you stop spending money with white people. They only going to change if you stop doing business with white people. That's how white people change. That's what we truly need. You come out here every goddamn day and march with us, but if you don't change white people that's racist, that we can't change, then you're not doing your fucking job. Okay? If you come out here and support us, you don't have a voice here. But when you go home, your white voice is to change white people. It's to amplify our black voices. You take your white voice and you go amplify my black voice in areas where my black voice not respected. You get what I'm saying? Or can't go. And as long as you do that, we can start to begin to get change. At least we will be able to create a society where the people that don't comply to what we're talking about are eliminated. Let me tell you how that's real. When we walk down the street now and do this and put a fist up, white people scared. They ain't never been scared of this before. They ain't never been scared of it. White people will throw their fist up and don't even believe in Black Lives Matter now. When have you ever known in history white people to have to comply to black shit? For real. Walking down the street. All along history, white people were able to say, fuck you, fuck what you doing, fuck black people. Our whole existence. But now, they have to be afraid of us when we march down the street with our fist up. They're afraid of this fist now because it's too powerful. Okay, we have power now. We have so much power now together because y'all are marching with us. That's the difference now between the old 60s and what's going on now. They're afraid because when you have white, black, Hispanic, LGBTQ, Asian, every race of people, who are they working for? If all of us are out here in the streets as people together, who are the police working for? Who is our government working for when everyone is represented in this space? It's not just black people marching anymore. Every race, every sex is represented in this space of people that are marching. So when he talked about the Commonwealth, that's what he was talking about. We are the Commonwealth. We are the people. You know what I mean? Even when we go to a Trump rally, you know how you're on the right side? Because all the people white and all the people behind you is mixed races. That's it. It's very simple. You go to a Trump rally, it's white people versus the rest of the world. You ain't even got to know what's going on. You can just walk up and you know exactly where to stand. Like, I'm going to stand here with the world. It ain't that fucking hard. You know what I mean? It's white people that's mad right now that we got accountability for what happened. It's white people going all over. They're like, fuck black people, fuck Black Lives Matter, fuck this shit, this some bullshit, all this other shit, Blue Lives Matter. I love the Smurfs too. You know what I'm saying? I love the Smurfs too, okay? I'm for real. So I appreciate Blue Lives. I love the fucking Smurfs, okay? I don't know what the fucking Blue Life is, but besides the Smurfs, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I agree with them on that. But at the end of the day, we got to make sure that we stick together. We got to make sure that we transition. Hopefully today is a day that people don't take as a real celebration because we did not get a victory. You don't get a victory for something you're supposed to have. Okay? This is something that was not supposed to happen. Like I called Cortez and I told him, I can't celebrate because George Floyd is dead. I can't. You think Dante family celebrating right now? You think the young lady in Ohio family celebrating right now? Right after we got the verdict, 10 minutes later, they killed the young lady in Ohio. The police ain't taking a fucking break. They're not taking a break. They didn't kill somebody every day since the trial started. Over 40 people have been killed since the trial started. Literally. The police have killed somebody every single day since the trial started. And when you look at it, I was telling somebody on my live the other day, I was live and I was telling them, I said, look at the cities where it happened at. Chicago, again. Minnesota, again. Portland, again. I said, is it ironic that it keep happening in the same places? And then Casey Goodson in Columbus, Ohio. And then Columbus, Ohio, again. Okay? Something is wrong with the system. Apparently, if it keeps on happening the same ways in the same exact spots. Okay? The places it don't happen is the places that have overwhelming white people. Let's be real. You don't hear about that shit in Indiana that much. You see what I'm saying? Warsaw, Indiana, and all them other little places and shit. All the places that have like a majority of white people. You know why? Because when they pull their kids over, they tell them go home. They pull them over drunk. They call their parents, hey, your son out here drunk. Come get him. He going home. In these little white cities, they know each other. Just like we know each other in these white communities, they know each other. That's why they love their little white bubbles. They love, every state have like 2 black cities in it, and that's it. Rest of it is white bubbles everywhere. White bubbles everywhere. Where they can be as racist as they want to be, where Black Lives Matter ain't got to fucking matter or exist. And inside of these white bubbles, they're able to govern ourselves. We need a black bubble.
That way.
We need our own little area of space where we can have our own police, where we can have our own mayor, where we can have our own stuff. We need to take one of these small white cities. I'm being real with you. I walked across the country and I realized it. The sheriff there stopped my... I'm going to tell y'all a true story, and I didn't even mean to go into this. There was a guy that tried to hit a protester when we was marching from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Washington, D.C. The guy tried to hit one of the protesters. The sheriff was watching. They was like, we can't arrest him because it's out of our jurisdiction. We have to wait for the local police to come arrest him. Okay? So the dude was just standing there. We waiting on the local. We like, why you can't arrest? You can't handcuff him or nothing. Nope. We got to wait for the local police. We know the local police going to be his guy because this is a little-ass town. So when we leave this little-ass town, we figured nothing going to happen. My friend was mad. So they walked the guy past my friend, and he punched him in his face like, boom, boom, twice. Right in front of the sheriff, right? Boom, boom. They tried to grab him and say, we want the same privilege you just gave that white man because it's not your jurisdiction to arrest my friend. And they bought that shit. I was shocked, but they bought it. I was shocked. They bought it, though. I was like, hold on, bro. We want the same, just like you treated that white man. And they didn't know what to do. They was confused. And by the time the local police came, he was gone. We put him in the car. He drove off and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? But the point was, I realized that they was able to tell the state and the government, you can't come over here. We have our own police. If we have our own police, if they don't want to give us our own police departments, we need to start acquiring land. We need to start acquiring things. We need to have, white people have little towns across the country that they own, that they operate, where they're the police, where they're everything. Imagine if I pull this son over, I'm calling you, bro. I'm not going to take your son to jail. I'm not going to take your son to jail. I'm not going to take your son to jail. If they don't want to give us these rights and these laws, we have to start looking to a future of having our own shit and just keeping them off our shit. Of having our own shit. Making our own towns, voting for our own mayors, creating our own police services, and using their system against them. Using their way that they do things against them. That's what I specialize in. I antagonize the police with their own fucking laws. I'm the dude that be like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And you feel like, damn, I got to smack this dude's hand. I do everything I can legally within their system to make them see that your shit is fucked up. I can stand here. I can protest. I can break curfew. I can do this. I can do this. And they be so fucking mad that they stab me one day. Body slam me and stab me one day. And I'm suing them for that. Because I ain't do absolutely nothing. But the point is, as long as we have two ways to do things. We can ask them for change. We can take change. Or we can make change. All right? I'm not asking for shit. I'm here to take change. They're not going to give it to us. So if they don't want to give us the change we're trying to take,
we got to take that shit.
We have all the resources right here. We got computer people out here. We got 1 million views worth of streamers out here. We got medics out here. We got carpenters out here. We got people that can build shit out here. We got plumbers out here. Lawyers be walking around. You know what we never do? Sit around and ask each other what we do. Sit around and ask each other what we specialize in. Sit around and say, hey, man, what do you do? One time this dude came, said, man, I'm a lawyer. I got plenty. I was like, dang, my lawyer that I have that has my lawsuit, he's like, yeah, man, I marched with you like 4 times. I'm like, God damn, I never even knew that. And he's a high-priced lawyer that represented like one of the bucks. So when I got stabbed, of course, they jumped on my situation, you know, to sue the city. But the point was, I never even knew he was marching with us. We have power in the group that we have right now. Not just the people that speak here, not just the politicians that we introduce, like, I'm the politician, I'm from this place, but the people that we got humbly walking around just marching every day, that we don't know are singers, that are talented, that are like all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? We got real life hackers out here, let's be real. We have everything that we need if we actually just communicate with each other to either build something new or destroy what they got. We just have to be really strategic, and we got to do exactly what that man said. We got to use our strengths. Everybody not the speaker. You get what I'm saying? Everybody not going to be. Martin Luther King had all the intangibles. And I ain't trying to say this like it's music or nothing, but he had a look, he had a sound, he had a voice, he had a thought process. He was quick on his feet when stuff happened in front of him. You couldn't just trip him up with conversation. You have to have all of those things sometimes in order to be a great leader or a great speaker. And just because you can write the stuff, you could be a ghostwriter for great speakers. I'm just being real with you. A lot of people think they have to be the voice or the face of the movement, and that's not even what it is. Everyone has a place in this movement, okay? Find your strengths, tell people what you're strong at, and then build from there. And as long as we continue to build and build each other up, we'll be able to create an environment where we won't need nothing that they got, even if they don't give us that shit. That's what I'm with. I'm with saying, look, we're going to take this shit from you, or we're going to use your fucking shit against you and make sure that y'all can't take the shit that we gain on our own. All right? I love y'all. I love my city. I love the people of Minnesota. Support the activists to get more people down here.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All right, everybody give yourselves a round of applause. So Peter got to go. Y'all got to go home.
We love you, Peter.
So Peter got to go home. So thank you so much, everybody. And everybody give Peter a round of applause. All right, thanks, everybody.
We love y'all.
Love y'all, everybody. All power to the people.
Donald Trump, baby, fuck 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 Donald Trump, baby. You're a stupid motherfucker, embarrassing the whole country. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You little son of a bitch. You think you're just gonna get up in the morning and tweet out some bullshit? No one wants to hear it. No one wants to see it. Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump.